So today we will solve the question number 4 of exercise 4.3 of class 10 mathematics, which is based upon quadratic equation. So the question number 4 is the sum of reciprocals of Rahman's ages in years 3 years ago and 5 years from now is 1/3. Find his present age. So in this question he is asking us to find the age of Rahman, the present age of Rahman, right? So what we do is, in this type of question, first of all we will convert this statement to a quadratic equation, okay? And once we get the quadratic equation, and then we will solve that equation. So now let us solve this question. Okay, now what he is asking for, he is asking that what is the present age of Rahman. Okay, so we will assume, let Rahman's present age is equal to x years. Okay, so we have now assumed that the age of Rahman at present is x years. Now see what he is giving in this particular statement. He is saying that the reciprocal of his age 3 years ago and after 5 years from now, and if we add them, then we'll get 1/3. Okay, now let us understand it. Rahman's age, okay, 3 years ago was x minus 3, okay, and his age 3 years from now will be x plus 5. Okay, we have reciprocated it, okay, and then we have added it. Okay, we have done as per the statement. Okay, his age from 3 years ago was x minus 3. His age 5 years from now will be x plus 5, because today his age is x. Okay, and then we have taken reciprocal of it, and then we have added it. So as per given statement, it should be equal to 1/3, right? So now we have got this expression. Now as usual, what we will do is we will convert this expression to a quadratic equation, and then we will solve it. Okay, so now let me add this. I will add these two terms. Okay, so x minus 3 and x plus 5 will multiply in the denominator, and then I will cross multiply this and this. So this will become 1 into, this is 1 into x plus 5 plus 1, this is 1 into x minus 3, this will be 1/3, right? This will be equal to x plus 5 plus 1, this is x minus 3 upon, I will multiply these two terms. X into x will be x square, x into 5 will be 5x, minus 3 into x will be minus 3x, minus 3 into plus 5 will be minus 15. Okay, this is equal to 1/3, right? So now x and x, it will become 2x, right? Plus 5 minus 3 will be plus 2, okay, and it is x square, 5x minus 3x will be plus 2x, okay, and minus 15 is as it is, this will become 1/3, right? So now I will cross multiply it. I will take this term to here, and I will bring this 3 to here. Okay, so what will become? This 3 will come to this side, it will get multiplied, it will be 3 into 2x plus 2. Okay, so this will be equal to, this is 1, so 1 will be as it is, into multiplied by this whole term. Okay, so this will be x square plus 2x minus 15, right? So 3 into 2 is 6x, 3 into 2 is 6, this will be equal to x square plus 2x minus 15, right? Now I will take all these terms to this side. Okay, so we will be left with 0 is equal to x square as it is plus 2x. Then I will write this minus 15. Then this plus 6 will become minus 6x, and this again plus 6 will become minus 6, right? So 0 is equal to x square. Now 2x minus 6x, it will become minus 4x. Okay, minus 15 and minus 6, it will become minus 21, right? Now what I'll do is I'll bring this term to this side and this 0 to that side. That will not make any difference. So it will become x square minus 4x minus 21 is equal to 0. Now this was the first step of this particular question. So now we have got this quadratic equation. Okay, so now because we have got this quadratic equation, now we can solve it in by any given method. For example, we can solve it by using factor, we can solve it by using quadratic formula, we can solve it in any manner. The objective is to find out the value of x, and what is the value of x? That will be the present age of Rahman. That will be our answer. So generally what you should do is you should try it by factorization, okay, or if factorization is not possible, then you should try it by quadratic formula. So I'll do it in both way. Okay, first of all I'll solve it by using factor, and then I'll solve it by using quadratic formula, but you can do it in both ways. Okay, so now I can write this as x square. Okay, this minus 20 is as it is. Now I will, this middle term 4x, I will split it into a two terms, so as those two terms should be, when I will add those, that should become minus 4. Okay, and if I multiply it, then it should become minus 21. So this is very easy actually. You can very easily see that if I'll make it as minus 7x plus 3x. Okay, so what this will be? This will be ultimately 4x. Okay, so I have make this term 4x as minus 7x plus 3x. This is called factorization. I have earlier loaded on video on this. You can watch those video how to do it. So now I have made this equation like this. Okay, so it has actually not changed. I have only split this term. Okay, so now I will take x common from these two terms. Okay, from these two terms I will take x common. So inside I will be left with x. Okay, I have removed x from x square, so it will be x minus 7. Okay, then I will take plus 3 common from these two terms. Okay, so I will be again left with x and minus 7. This is equal to 0, right? So now what I'll do is I'll take x minus 7 common from this. So x minus 7 I have taken common. Inside I am left with this x, okay, and this 3 plus 3. So this is equal to 0. Sorry. Now, as we know, the multiplication of two terms is 0 when either both of them are 0 or one of them is 0. So which implies x minus 7 is equal to 0 or x plus 3 is equal to 0. So it implies either x minus 7 is equal to 0 or x plus 3 is equal to 0. So from here I will take this x from that side. So it will become x is equal to 7 or x is equal to minus 3, because this plus 3 will become minus 3 when I will move it to other side. So these are the two values of x for this quadrant which will satisfy this quadratic equation. So now what is this x? Actually this x is a age. Okay, so age cannot be negative, so I cannot take this minus 3. So I will write, because age can not be negative, so x is equal to minus 3 is not correct answer. So then what is the correct answer? Therefore x is equal to 7 is correct answer. So therefore the value of x is 7. This is the correct answer. Therefore Rahman's age, actually this is present age, okay, so I'll write it as present age is equal to 7 years. So this is the correct answer. So so this was one method where I have shown that you can solve this by using factorization. So there is another method. You can solve this quadratic equation by using quadratic formula also. Okay, so the quadratic formula is the simplest thing. The only thing is that when you will solve this question by using quadratic formula, so you have to do a lot of calculation. So that is the only disadvantage, but you will get a short answer. But anyway, you can use any one of them. I will also show that how you can solve this equation by using quadratic formula. Okay. So now what is quadratic formula? The quadratic formula is that x is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So by quadratic formula, this is the solution of this quadratic equation. Okay. And if we compare this equation with the standard quadratic equation, which is given by ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So from comparing these two equations, we can find out the value of a, b and c. So value of a is 1, the value of b is minus 4, and the value of c is minus 21, right? So you can substitute these values of a, b and c in quadratic formula. So from here you will get x is equal to minus b. Minus b means minus of minus 4. Okay, I have substituted the value of b in this. Then plus minus square root of b square. So again b is minus 4 square minus 4 into a is 1, this one, and again c is minus 21. This is minus 21. This will be divided by 2a. So 2 into a is 1. So the x is equal to minus into minus will be plus, plus minus, okay, square root of 4 square is 16. 4 into this minus into minus will be plus, okay, and 4 into 21, this will be equal to 84. So this is 84, this is 2. Okay, so the x will be 4 plus minus square root of 16 plus 84 is 100 divided by 2. So x is equal to 4 plus minus square root of 100 is 10 divided by 2. So which means x is equal to 4 plus 10 by 2, or x is equal to 4 minus 10 by 2. So which implies x is equal to 4 plus 10 is 14, 14 by 2 is 7, or x is equal to 4 minus 10 is minus 6, and minus 6 by 2 is minus 3. So x is equal to 7 and x is equal to 3. So these are the root of this quadratic equation. Now as we had done in earlier when we solved this question by using the factorization, so we had rejected this x is equal to minus 3 because age cannot be negative, and hence x is equal to 7 is the correct answer. So now we can write, I will write it here. So therefore, so because age cannot be negative, therefore x is equal to minus 3 is not a correct answer. Okay, which implies x is equal to 7 is correct answer. So therefore Rahman's present age is equal to x, which is equal to 7 years. So this is the correct answer. So thank you so much for watching these videos. So you can subscribe my channel for more videos so that I can upload more and more videos on quadratic equation and other problems of mathematics. And if you want any specific problem to be solved, so you can write in the comment below. And please like and share my channel. Thank you so much.